Ciao everyone, I'm Stefania and I'm a certified mindfulness yoga teacher. Welcome to this guided Vinyasa class. I'm not demonstrating the sequence because this class is specifically designed and cued for people with reduced or no vision. As you probably guessed, I'm Italian, which is why you hear this accent. This practice emphasizes joint health and offers movements that can be incorporated in your daily life to help maintain or improve mobility and stability for healthy aging. I'm going to cue the poses, asanas, with their Sanskrit name, as well as their English translation, giving detailed instructions and modifications, and counting the breath so that you can follow along. Please prepare your yoga spot with a mat if you have it, a carpet or similar will do, and keep a pillow and a blanket next to you. When you're ready to start, please come to stand. We begin our practice in Tadasana, the mountain pose. Separate your feet hip-width apart and keep your arms relaxed along your body and the chin parallel to the floor. Bring awareness to the soles of your feet. Notice how you stand. Where do you feel the most the contact between your feet and the ground beneath? In the balls of your feet or your heels? On the inside or outside lines of your feet? Are all the toes on the floor? Make micro movements until you sense your weight is evenly distributed in both feet. Take a moment to notice your shoulders as well, maybe releasing them down a bit more. Allow the mouth to open to release the jawbone line and the throat area. Acknowledge if you're creating unnecessary tensions in the muscles of the face and see if you can release them too. Finally, become aware of your breath, following this rising and falling sensation of the breath. We will keep the awareness of the breath throughout the entire practice. Feel free to exhale through the mouth when needed. Join the palms in front of your heart center in Namaste and set your intention for the practice today. Perhaps you can remind yourself why you're practicing yoga. Maybe you wanted to cultivate a sense of calm, or you wanted to improve your body mobility. Any intentions are welcome here. To honor our intention, I'm going to chant 3 Aum, the universal sound. Join me if you like. Inhale. And as a gesture of respect, let's bow in front of ourselves. Slowly release your arms along the body, coming back to Tadasana, the mountain pose. We begin now to move with some rounds of Surya Namaskar A, the sun salutation. Turn your palms forward and stretch your arms outward in a big circle until they extend overhead with the palms facing each other. This is Urdhva Hastasana, and it stretches the spinal column, lengthening and opening spaces between the vertebrae. At your next exhale, release the arms down, bring your chin to your chest and start folding forward rounding your spine and bending the knee as you need. Hang over like a rag doll. Adjust your head so that the back of your neck feels comfortable. I recommend the nose faces the legs. Stay here for a couple of breaths, lengthening from the back of your body. Maybe exhaling through your mouth. Release into each exhalation and allow the weight of your torso to open your spine and stretch the muscles along the back of your body. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Bring your fingertips just under your knees and extend your spine straight. Crown of the head reaching forward for Ardha Uttanasana, half standing forward bend. Instead of lowering your head, keep it aligned with your heart. Look down toward the floor. As you exhale, release and return in Uttanasana, the forward fold, gaze to the knees. Inhale, press into your feet and straighten your legs to stand upright. Exhale, in Tadasana. Let's repeat the sun salutation in a Vinyasa style. Inhale, arms reaching up for Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, release everything down in the forward fold, Uttanasana, gaze to the knees. Inhale, fingertips on your knees, extending your spine for half standing forward bend, look down on the floor. Exhale, release down in the forward fold, gaze to the knees. Inhale, rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. 2 more rounds together. Inhale, arms reaching up for Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, release everything down in a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, fingertips on your knees, extend your spine for half standing forward bend, gaze down to the floor. Exhale, release everything down in the forward fold, gaze to the knees. Inhale, rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Last round. Inhale, arms reaching up for Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, release everything down in the forward fold, Uttanasana, gaze to the knees. Inhale, fingertips on your knees, extend your spine for half standing forward bend. Exhale, release everything down and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. We are now going to practice a standing side flexion, stretching and increasing flexibility on the intercostal muscles located between your ribs is the key to regain balance. Place your left hand on your waist and raise your right arm. Take a breath in and exhale as you bend to the left. As you inhale next time, come back upright. And we do now the other side. So lower your right hand to your waist and lift your left arm. Exhale, side bend to the right into the side flexion. Keep your right arm relaxed, the shoulder also down toward the floor, right ear toward the right shoulder. Keep a soft gaze to the floor in front of you. Inhaling, come back upright. And let's repeat 2 more times on each side. As you exhale next time, lower your left hand to the waist and lift your right arm. Side bend to the left. Elongating the whole right side of your body. Inhale, come back upright. Exhale, lower your right hand to your waist and lift your left arm. Side bend to the right. Now elongating the left side of your torso. Let's repeat one last time. Inhale, come back upright. Exhale, lower your left hand to your waist and lift your right arm. Side bend to your left. Keep your body weight distributed on your feet. Inhaling back upright. Exhale, lower your right hand to your waist and lift your left arm. Side bending to the right. Inhale, come back upright. Exhale, release both arms along the body in Tadasana, mountain pose. From mountain pose, with your feet parallel and toes pointing forward, bend your knees deeply, reaching the buttocks back as if you were about to sit in Utkatasana, the chair pose. You can keep your hand in Namaste in front of your heart center, or you can extend the arms over your head, keeping them parallel to each other, shoulders down. With this second variation, there is a bit more activation in your arms. Breathe in and breathe out. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly stand to rest in Tadasana. Notice how your legs are doing after this position. Is your breath changing because of the effort required? Slowly find your way to come to sit. Keep your legs straight out in front of you. We practice Janu Shirshasana, head of the knee pose. Bend your left leg and place the sole of your left foot against your right inner thigh. On an inhale, extend your spine and gently turn your belly and chest toward your outstretched right leg. On the exhale, keep your spine long as you fold forward over your right leg. You can bend the right knee as you need. Hold your hands onto your right ankle or a strap behind the foot. As you lengthen your torso, focus on extending your chest over your straight leg rather than rounding if possible. We stay here for 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you inhale next time, please come up with your head and torso and extend both legs in front of you. We repeat Janu Shirshasana on the other side. So bend your right leg this time and place the sole of your right foot against your left inner thigh. On an inhale, extend your spine and gently turn your belly and chest toward your outstretched left leg. On the exhale, keep your spine long as you fold forward over your left leg. 5 breaths in here. Feel free to exhale through the mouth, but keep your awareness on your breath. Notice if you get distracted. And choose to step back from the rumination of the mind, bringing your mind back to your breath. Couple of breaths more in here. Breathing in and breathing out. As you inhale next time, please come up with your head and torso, but leave your right leg bent as it is. Because now we're going to practice Baddha Konasana, the bowed angle pose. So bend the left knee as well to the left, and with peace fingers, grasp the big toe of each foot as you bring the soles of your feet together, and allow your knees to open away from your midline in Baddha Konasana. Draw your feet as close to your pelvis as you comfortably can, always respecting the body boundaries. If your knees are high off the floor or your back is rounding, sit on a blanket or maybe a yoga block, or place your hands behind you as a support. If you have more flexibility, hold your feet and fold forward. We stay here for 5 nice breaths. If you are into the forward fold, try to expand your lungs from the back of your rib cage. And again, noticing the distractions of the mind. And then with kindness but discipline, bring your mind back to your breath. One more breath in here. Inhale, lift your head and torso up. Exhale, lean your torso back slightly on your hands and lift and open your legs on a V shape, so to an angle of about 90 degrees. We are going to practice Upavista Konasana. Press your hands against the floor and slide your buttocks forward, widening the legs, respecting your body boundaries. If you cannot sit comfortably on the floor, raise your buttocks on a folded blanket or again on a block. Rotate your thighs outwardly, pinning the outer thighs against the floor, so that the kneecaps and the toes point straight up toward the ceiling. Walk your hands forward between your legs and keep your arms long and relaxed. Keep the gaze down on the floor. And as with all forward bends, the emphasis is on moving from the hips and maintaining the length of the front torso. We stay 5 breaths in here. Breathing in and breathing out. If there is any pain in the knees, please lightly bend the knees and maybe release a bit of the distance in between the legs. Stay a couple of breaths more in here. Relaxing the neck, look down on the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, close your legs together and shake them on the mat. Shaking, shaking, shaking. Slowly come back to stillness and find your way to lie down on your back. For Apanasana, the wind release pose, draw both knees toward your chest. You may hold onto your shins, forearms, or hands. Gently rock side to side, massaging your back body and lower back. Play with gently curling your pubic bone toward your navel and then down toward your mat to release and lengthen your lower back. Careful with your cervical spine, try to keep the back of the head down on the floor and the chin slightly toward the chest so that you avoid to overextending or hyperextending your cervical spine. You can close your eyes if you like. If you become a bit dizzy, just look straight up to the ceiling. One more breath in here. And then come back to stillness if you aren't already. For Supta Matsyendrasana, the supine twist, keep your knees drawn into your chest. Take your arms out to your sides in a T shape, palms up or down, your choice. Ground both shoulder blades down into the mat as you inhale deeply, but please don't worry if the shoulders don't touch the floor. As you exhale, drop both knees to the right, stacking them atop of one another. Don't worry if they don't stick together, and also don't worry if the upper leg, so the left one probably in your case, is going to be a bit separated from the floor and from the right knee. If it helps you, you can place your right hand on top of your knees, just to give a bit of body weight, but don't press harshly down toward the floor. Continue to breathe naturally, in and out through your nose, or if you prefer, exhale through the mouth. We stay a few more breaths in here. Slowly come back to the center with your knees, and then allow the knees to fall toward the other side, so to the left. So you twist on the other side. Stay 5 breaths in here. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly release, bring your knees back to the center toward your chest. And then slowly extend the right leg and then the left one. Release both legs down on the floor. Feet turn out equally. Softening the groins and the lower back. For Savasana, the corpse pose. With your hands, lift the base of the skull away from the back of the neck, elongating the neck. Keep the back of your head on the floor without hyperextending the cervical spine. Ears are equidistant from your shoulders. If you have any difficulty doing this, support the back of the head and the neck on a folded blanket. Not too high. Release the arms to the floor, angled evenly relatively to the midline of the torso. Turn the arms outward and stretch them away from the space between the shoulder blades. Rest the backs of the hands on the floor. Palms facing up, receiving. Rest your shoulder blades evenly on the floor and spread the collarbones, allowing the chest to expand, creating space on the front of your torso. Soften the root of the tongue, the wings of the nose, the channels of the inner ears, and the skin of the forehead, especially around the bridge of the nose between the eyebrows, the third eye center, the center of your intuition. Allow the body to fully release to the floor. Nothing more to do, nothing more to accomplish, just being. Please use Savasana as an opportunity to cultivate mindfulness, awareness of the present moment. If you find your mind getting distracted, rest your awareness on your breath, silently counting your breath on the exhale from 1 to 10 before starting again. Give it a try on your own now. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And slowly release the method of counting the breath. And slowly and mindfully roll onto one side. Pause for a moment. Feeling the support that comes from the ground beneath. Then press your hands against the floor and lift your torso, dragging your head slowly after to come to sit, with the head coming up last. Take a moment to find your sitting position, aware of your surroundings, any sounds, noises, smells. Join your palms together in Namaste at the heart center. I dedicate to you the mantra about peace. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. And may my thoughts, words, and actions contribute somehow to this happiness and freedom for all. Jai. Thank you so much for having practicing with me. Namaste. I wish you well. Ciao.